Let's get the latest coronavirus situation in Scotland. Joining us live is Caroline Kennedy. Hello, Caroline.
Hi, Alma.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you back. Your
Thank
updates
you.
and so what's happening in Scotland? Yes.
According to the BBC, within Scotland, more rules are being relaxed into our way out of lockdown as we enter phase 3. So here we are now able to meet our friends and our loved ones indoors as long as we're able to comply to social distancing. The use of face masks are now being made mandatory in all shops, and with that being said, pubs, restaurants, holiday places, hairdressers, and barbers are expected to open as of today.
Okay.
So as of Friday, the 10th of July last week, we were able to meet up to a maximum of 8 people from different households, also allowing us to be able to stay overnight. But as we stated before, social distancing must be complied to this. People should stay up to at least 2 meters away from other people within the household, and also cleaning surfaces after touching them, and also making sure that we wash or sanitize our hands regularly. Up to 15 people from 5 different households are able to meet outdoors while still complying to social distancing. With that being said, though, adults are still being advised to not meet people from more than 4 different households per day. Children who are under 12 are also no longer needed to social distance from people indoors or outdoors. Although, along with the government still advising the public of to social distance of at least 2 meters, there have also been some exemptions in allowing it to be reduced to at least 1 meter within shops and public transport. It is now mandatory to now wear face coverings in all shops and public transport. Alongside those, people who are shielding do not need to social distance themselves from those that they are living with. This week, we have many changes with the easing of the lockdown restrictions. As of Monday this week, our non-essential shops and our shopping centres have now been reopened. Children and young people are now also to play outdoors with contact sports. The dentists here are also able to provide the public with some routine treatments, such as a checkup, hand scaling, and extractions, but they are not able to carry out aerosol procedures, those to which provide fine mist, like the use of a high-speed drill. This means that it rules out most of the fillings, crown preparations, and treatments that involve the water spray. As of today, hairdressers and barbers are also able to reopen with enhanced hygiene measures. Indoor pubs, cafes, and restaurants are now also able to reopen, but they're able to seek the exemption of the 2-meter social distancing rule, although they are compliant to warn their customers that they will be entering a 1-meter social distancing zone. The procedure revised seating plans and improved ventilation. Guidance on social distancing will also have to be followed, and customers are also to provide their contact details also. All holiday places are able to reopen, along with museums. Places of worship are now also to be able to reopen for personal prayer and also services. Along with reopening, numbers of how many people can go in and at a time will be limited, and no singing or chanting will be able to happen. But with that being said, those who attend within the worship service places are to provide contact details and also wear facial masks. Restrictions with the attendance at the service and ceremonies of funerals, weddings, and civil partnerships will also be eased. The childcare sector is also open to fully reopen. Within the easing of lockdown slowly happening, there are still many more restrictions in place and many more things to open as we come out of lockdown. As of the 22nd of July, our favorite spots for our beauty and nail treatments are also able to reopen, along with the extended measures of hygiene. As for colleges and universities, they will also be able to introduce a phased return to on-campus learning. And as part of this is a blended model with remote teaching is to start from the same date. And numerous amounts of activities are still to remain under review and are most likely not to restart before the end of the month. This concludes entertainment spots such as nightclubs, bingo halls, theaters, and music venues, where it is hard to implement and comply to social distancing. As of the 11th of August this year, pupils will also be able to return to school for full-time education. Our First Minister, Nicola Sturgeon, has stated that it was expected that Phase 3 might last longer than 3 weeks. Since the easing of lockdown, a lot has changed as we are returning back to normality. Although a lot has also been added for the safety of the public, we continue to look at what the updates are so we can comply to social distancing and also wear facial masks. And we hope that as soon as we finish lockdown here, we're able to go back to full normality as to how it was before lockdown in March. Back to you, Alma.
All right. Thank you very much, Caroline, for your updates there in Scotland. And looking forward for more updates and report there in Scotland. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay healthy.
Thank you. You stay safe as well. And I am Caroline Kennedy from here in Scotland, and we live in interesting times.